Hi, I'm Linda from English Learning Mind Map. Today, we will learn about environmental advocacy. Environmental advocacy. To spark change and champion causes through environmental advocacy, this topic is explained with collocations to help you speak like a true protector of nature. Basically, we are using standard word pairings to describe saving the planet. Sustainable development. As a core pillar of environmental advocacy, sustainable development involves the skill to meet needs and balance interests between humans and the earth. In simple terms, we are growing our economy without hurting the environment. Renewable integration. Renewable integration is a branch of sustainable development where we must harness power from the sun and phase out the use of coal. This means switching to clean energy and stopping the use of dirty fuels. Energy diversification. Within renewable integration, energy diversification helps us to reduce dependence on oil and broaden options for future power. To put it simply, we are making sure we don't rely on just one fuel and are creating many new choices. Urban planning. Urban planning is a functional layer of sustainable development that works to curb sprawl and revitalize areas in the city center. Essentially, we are stopping cities from getting too wide and making old neighborhoods look beautiful again. Green infrastructure. Through better green infrastructure, urban planning helps to create spaces for people and integrate nature into every street. In other words, we are building new parks and putting trees into the middle of the city. Ecological conservation. Ecological conservation is a vital branch of environmental advocacy used to preserve nature and protect wildlife in the most beautiful places. Basically, we are using smart language to describe keeping our forests and oceans safe. Habitat protection. Habitat protection is a core part of ecological conservation where we safeguard areas and prevent degradation of the land. This means making sure that the places where animals live are never destroyed by people. Land stewardship. Within habitat protection, land stewardship ensures we manage resources wisely and restore health to the soil. To put it simply, we are taking care of the earth and making it rich and strong again. Species recovery. Species recovery is a functional layer of ecological conservation used to boost numbers of rare animals and reintroduce fauna to the wild. In short, we are helping almost extinct animals to multiply and go home to the forest. Biodiversity monitoring. Through biodiversity monitoring, we can track patterns of migration and conduct surveys of every plant. Effectively, we are watching where the animals go and doing a careful count of every living thing in the park. To slash emissions and combat warming within environmental advocacy, we must act quickly to save our weather. In essence, we are using professional word pairings to describe how we stop the Earth from getting too hot. Climate mitigation. Carbon reduction. Carbon reduction is a branch of climate mitigation used to lower footprints and reach neutrality by the year 2050. This means we are trying to make our lifestyle produce zero pollution for the atmosphere. Emission offsetting. Emission offsetting allows us to plant trees and cancel out the gas produced by our cars and planes. In simple terms, we are growing new forests to balance the smoke we have created. Policy reform. Policy reform is a functional layer of climate mitigation used to enact laws and drive change in big industries. Basically, we are changing the government rules to make sure every company acts in a clean way. Legislative action. During a push for legislative action, we must pass bills and impose fines on those who dump trash in the river. To put it simply, we are making new rules for the country and making polluters pay a lot of money. Environmental justice. Environmental justice is a necessary part of environmental advocacy used to bridge divides and uphold rights for every citizen. Effectively, we are making sure the world is fair and that the air is clean for everyone. Community activism. Community activism is a branch of environmental justice used to mobilize people and voice concerns about local pollution. In other words, we are getting neighbors to work together and tell the government what is wrong. Grassroots organizing. Through grassroots organizing, the team can raise awareness and spread news about the fight for clean water. Simply put, we are telling everyone about the problem and sharing information as fast as possible. Ethical responsibility. Ethical responsibility is a functional layer of environmental justice used to assume guilt for past mistakes and take pride in a clean future. Essentially, we are admitting we were wrong and being happy about our new habits. Corporate accountability. Through corporate accountability, companies disclose data and accept blame for any damage they have caused. In short, they are sharing their secret pollution numbers and saying they are sorry for their mistakes. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe for more English lessons.